What's going on, everyone? ODC, it's me here, and I'm back with another action figure review. Today's review, we're going to take a look at the WWE Elite Flashback Walgreens exclusive Shawn Michaels in his DX attire from, I believe it was around 2007. Was this attire? I believe when he was runner-up in the Royal Rumble of 2007. Winner being The Undertaker that year, but came up a little bit short. Also the same year he faced John Cena in WrestleMania 23. On the back it has a quick little stats of Shawn Michaels, blah 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 blah, bibbidi boop. On here it says ring attire from Saturday night's main event, July 2006. So I mean, I guess he did wear this on multiple occasions, but from what I remember, he also wore it at the Royal Rumble of 2007. Quote me, he did. Anyway, WrestleMania Top Showdowns is Razor Ramon, Ric Flair, and The Undertaker. Bret Hart? Where's Bret Hart? Where's Bret Hart? Bret Hart should be number 1 on that list. I'm sorry, but it should. He's been, he's got a ton of accolades, obviously. So, there you go, with Shawn Michaels. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get Shawn Michaels out of his kicking pose and in front of your face. I'll pause this and I'll be right back with him out of packaging. Okay, and we're back with Shawn Michaels out of packaging, and I have to say that this is pretty much just a reuse of a lot of different things. The body itself is probably a reuse of any of the, I want to say, 2000s Shawn Michaels, and I'll just bring in a couple to compare. What do we have here? And I just knocked a whole bunch of shit over. This is pretty much the same thing as the Defining Moment Shawn Michaels, or any Shawn Michaels in this kind of pants deal. I'm pretty sure he switched to the pants in 2005. He was still wearing tights at that point. I'm not a big fan of these pants, but whatever. It was his thing. It's his deal. But I just wanted to show you it's pretty much the same exact body as the Defining Moments or any other Elite with the pants on. The shirt is, I mean, how many times have we seen these plastic shirts? The hat looks to be like a John Cena hat, just black plastic and with the DX logo on there. Same thing with the shirt, and the shirt just kind of peels right off of him right there, and it's just got a black plastic with DX logo. So nothing that really stands out here. And on top of that, this is a reused head that was actually, I believe, in one of the first Shawn Michaels figures released. And I'll just grab one of them to show you. Or actually, I'll just grab, it's the exact same head as the Entrance Greats Shawn Michaels, which was one of the first Shawn Michaels figures released, as you can see here. The ponytail looks a little bit different. It's kind of sticking out of my Defining Moments, but I think that's just the way that they pegged it in. Maybe it was a little bit more on an angle than this one, but it is the exact same head, I promise. So there you go with that. So I mean, pretty much this exclusive, and we got to put his hat backwards, right? You know, this exclusive. I mean, it's nice that I got another Shawn Michaels figure, but at that same token, there's not really anything that really stands out for this exclusive. Is it the best exclusive ever? No. Would I go out of my way to get it? I don't know. The hype is a little bit higher up than the actual quality, I would say, of the figure. I mean, it's still, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad figure, but for an exclusive, I feel like this could have been released in a regular wave and not as an exclusive. I don't know, it doesn't scream exclusive to me. There's nothing really to it. It's a bunch of reused parts. Usually when you get an exclusive, like Marvel Legends is releasing the exclusive Namor figure, or they released Ant-Man or Black Ant, I should call them. Those are exclusives because they're usually redone. Well, not so much the Ant-Man figure. That's kind of just a Spider-Man body with a new head. So maybe I take that back, but the Namor figure looks to be a little bit different. And we get a ton of Shawn Michaels figures, to be honest with you. So that's another strike against this, is that I have every single Shawn Michaels figure by Mattel and by Jack. So I would know. Trust me. Anyway, as far as articulation goes, it's your typical Mattel Elite body. Nothing too spectacular. Head goes up and down, full 360 rotation there. It does tilt to one side, but not the other, which is very strange. Arm goes up, goes down, full 360. Bicep swivel, single bend at the elbow, wrist rotation, wrist hinge, blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah, blah, and blah, 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 blah. A blah blah, a blah 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 blah, a blah blah, a blah 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 blah. That's what I do for articulation now. Blah blah, because it's all the same shit over and over again. Not to say that this, like I said, this isn't a bad figure. It's just I don't know if it's really worth being exclusive. Maybe give us. I would have preferred maybe just not this attire. Maybe give us mid-90s Shawn Michaels again. I would prefer that. I would prefer more 90s attires as to a almost end of the road, end of his career Shawn Michaels. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but that's the way I look at it from being a longtime Shawn Michaels fan and collector. I'd like to see more 90s Shawn Michaels. Give us a 93 Shawn Michaels. Possibly another one would be nice. Maybe from his 93 Royal Rumble appearance. That would have been great. A great exclusive to have because his character, really is kind of endless when it comes to his attires. How many different cool attires Shawn Michaels had. My dog is like pacing and go lie down, please. Bud. Oh, and there goes a bunch of shit. See? What are you doing, you dip? Who got knocked over? Let's see. Oh, no one really got knocked over. Just he knocked over a bunch of boxes. Oh, Ori, you're such a goof. Okay. Anyway, the paint apps for. So try to catch my bearings here, or regain my bearings. It does say HBK on the back. I would say that the paint apps are really good on this. It even has that little painted on zipper, which looks really good. Yeah, it's a nice looking figure. But when I heard, what was this, about 6 months ago, that they were going to release a Walgreens exclusive Shawn Michaels, I'm like, oh my god, there's so many great attires they could do. Hell, I would have even taken this in an Elite from WrestleMania 12, because this is just a basic figure. I would have taken this attire in Elite over this guy, to be honest with you. So, I don't know. Do I like it? Am I happy with it? Yeah, it's a good looking figure. Is this the attire I would have went with? No. That's what the point I'm trying to make. But I guess the accessories are kind of cool. Modern Shawn Michaels is always wearing his hat. Maybe down the road we'll get an exclusive hunting Shawn Michaels with his beard and a rifle and who knows. But and I doubt that would happen, but it would be funny if they did. But he looks pretty cool. Would I recommend him? If you don't have a DX Shawn Michaels and you missed out on the original Elite, then this is going to be a good substitute for you. Because that one goes for anywhere from $100 to $130, which is absurd to me. Because, the figure came with glow sticks for crying out loud. I almost actually kind of like this better than that release. I don't know. Where is that release? I think I only have a mint on card, but and I think that's in storage somewhere, so I'd have to go find it. But it's a good figure, but I actually like this better. I feel like it's a little bit more maybe accurate to Shawn in 2007. But yep, that's pretty much it for this Shawn Michaels figure. Like I said, I would recommend him. He's a good substitute for the original, or the other modern DX figure. It doesn't come with glow sticks, but it does come with a shirt that he doesn't actually look too bad with. And Shawn did wear shirts like that. And it comes with a hat that fits on his head actually really nicely. So whether you want to backwards hat it or frontwards hat it, it's up to you. He's usually a frontwards hat kind of guy. But yeah, there's some other comparisons for you really quick before I let you guys go. And yeah, so let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thank you for watching as always, and I'll see you guys on the flip side.